All right, so our warm-up from yesterday has these two expressions, and with both of these expressions, I need to rewrite them with the fewest number of terms. Basically, that's fancy language for saying I need to combine the like terms. And so for A, what I notice is I have 3/5 A, I have plus 7 2/3. Remember, I need to think about the sign in front of the term. I have minus 11, and then I have minus 9/10 A. Okay. And so I see that the ones that have A and a numerical coefficient are like terms. And then I see that I have two constants that I can put together as well. Okay. For my two constants, if I have 7 2/3 and I go back 11, it's going to be negative. And so when I think about this, I would take the absolute value of negative 11, and I would subtract the absolute value of 7 2/3. When I do that, I get 11 minus 7 2/3, and that's going to be 3 1/3. So when I put my two constants together, I should get 3 1/3. Now I want to think about this. Since it was a bigger negative number, it should be a negative answer there, or I put a minus sign in front of it. It means the same thing. For my two, putting the fractional a's together, I have 3/5 A, and it's positive because there's no sign in front of it. And then it's minus or negative 9/10 A. With fractions, I need a common denominator. So this should be negative 9/10 A. And then I am adding to it 6/10 A. And so when I put those two together, I would have negative 3/10 A, and it would be minus 3 1/3. So I could have this, or I could rewrite it as that. Okay. I could put the terms in the opposite order, but typically we put ones that have variables in front of constants. Okay. And so either this, or it would be negative 3/10 A minus 3 1/3. So that is my first one right there. This one or this one would be acceptable. I need to put same variables together to the same power, or I put constants together. The second problem for our warm-up from yesterday, they're trying to show right here, I would use the distributive property. I recognize what that looks like. And so I know I'm using the distributive property in that situation because I cannot take 1.1 times S minus 9 because I don't know what S is equal to here. So I am going to, this will stay the same. So I'll have 9 minus, then I'm going to take 4/10 times 1.1 times S, and I would take 0.4 times 1.1, and that's going to be 44 hundredths times S. Then I'm going to take interesting. Then I'm going to take 4/10 times 9, and that will be minus 3.6. Now that I'm in this situation here, I'm going to put like terms together. So I'm going to put this together with this. And when I do that, I am left with negative 44 hundredths times S plus 5.4. And then I put those two together. And that should be my final answer there. And that was your warm-up from yesterday. And now on to your warm-up from today.